What's poppin', world? This video right here kind of tough, you know. This video is gonna be about me and the flaws that I uphold in marriage. So this video, this is my bad. I start off. This the boy Blacwear eating. This the Blacwear way show. I'm in the doghouse. For those married men and those in a relationship, y'all know what that is. We usually talk about that upon ourselves, but I'm gonna share it with the world because I'm flawed when it comes to the marriage. I'm new to marriage. My wife been married before. I ain't just know that the excuse. I'm just stating, like, I'm just telling y'all the facts around what I'm about to say. My wife been married before. She got married, she been married, so she know the ins and outs of marriage. She know what red flags to see the people on and whatnot. I'm sitting here like a sitting duck, like I did that. I'm like learning, but as I'm learning, I might repeat certain things over and over, and it's not cheating. It's not. At first I used to watch videos of girls shaking, stuff like that, provocative video, but I stopped that because that messed the mind up in the marriage. So I'm in the doghouse, right? And this a test. This a test on whether you want your marriage to work or not. Whether whoever in the doghouse, whoever is the man or woman, if you want to make your marriage work, this determine that. And I ain't gonna lie, this might be the second, third time I've been in the doghouse, bro. I don't know. She put up with a lot with me because, like I say, I'm new to this marriage thing, but that's not an excuse. Excuses are just stuff people say, just exceptions that people say just to get through something. I'm just stating the facts around what I'm about to tell y'all, like, my situation. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm in the doghouse with my wife. And this is a I'd have been in there before. Kind of similar stuff, but as humans, I'm just start out like that. Y'all might say even, but as humans, we tend to, depends on how you came up, you tend to put yourself first most times. And in marriage, it ain't good. It'll break it apart. My wife would say I'm being like kind of selfish on certain situations. I'm looking like, nah. But I do this, and this. That don't matter, bro. Like, what we fail to realize is you not a good husband or wife until your spouse say you a good husband or wife. By me saying I'm a good husband, that don't make me a good husband because she didn't say it. By me saying I'm a good father, if the kids ain't saying that, or the wife or whoever noticing, you not a good father. Whatever role you trying to play over somebody or with somebody, if the opposite person ain't saying what you saying you is, then you not that. So yeah, man, it's like, it's work. Like I'm telling y'all, this like, this like a video that I'm doing because I'm not gonna be the 1% guy that, okay, I'm in a tough time, it's my fault. I'm not gonna be like, oh, forget it. I gotta put in the work. You gotta gain trust back. You gotta bring the love back, because once you get in the doghouse so many times, it get tough for the other person. They looking like this how I gonna be for the rest of the marriage, bro. And they got a right to feel that way. So yeah, I just gotta do the work. I just want to share that with y'all. Like, I'm in the doghouse. I ain't scared to say it. Like, I bring all these videos about what we should do, and like, I'm not doing it. So basically, I'm acting like a hypocrite to all my messages. I'm working on doing it, but I fall short on most of the messages, bro. But I put this out there because I ain't afraid of people to say, well, he's saying all that, and I knew it's hard. I know you can't be this such and such husband or marriage. Okay, but you gotta work. Like, even if you fail, what they say, fall 99 times, get back up one. I mean, you can't fail that many times in marriage, because that's just not realistic to mess up, and hope the person be there. If they do, whoop-de-doo, but that's a choice that they decide to make. So yeah, man, I just come here to confess, man, that all the messages I done put out with y'all, or those times I put those messages out, I was doing, being that man, but I fell short. Now picking back up the pieces. Now I'm in the doghouse. Now I gotta put in the work to bring this marriage back to what it should be, so this can work, so we can, it can be happy, healthy kids. Now a kid in the mix, I definitely got to get my stuff together. My wife going through all that to have a kid. For me, my wife had 2 kids already, so honestly, she blessed me to be able to conceive a kid. So, and by me being a jerk, sometimes, sorry, the battery thing had to drop his pause, but by me being a jerk at times, bro, it hinder her for even, just even sacrificing her body. She got to go through a lot, 9 months of pain, and I'm adding on extra stress. Like, I'm flawed. I preach a good message. I talk a good game. I know what it takes, but I fall short I fall short sometimes on the messages that I be giving out when it comes to marriage. Because like I say, I'm learning, but that's not the excuse. Those excuses out the window. You gotta do the work, and you gotta be consistent. So yeah, this is the message for today, man. Any male out there in a relationship, or any female, or whatever, vice versa, hey, you messed up. If it's still going, if the other person ain't left, or they still around, and you really care about what the situation is, the marriage, relationship, put in the work if you're in the wrong. And it's your boy Blacwear E, and it's the Blacwear way. Comment, like, subscribe. Gone.